and more stun and initiation. That's it.
Last time seems to be growing well played. Though. Coming out early, I'm pretty sure Radiant wants to take the top rune. 200 cleavage. Vengeful Spirit's showing us some excellent cleavage. Never noticed that about Vengeful Spirits. Who's effigies?
They're disappointing. There's only one effigy here, and it's shit. Nix. Apricots. I want more. This has let me down. There's no.
Oh yeah, there's only one.
There's
only 12 commends, and that is deserving.
They're all stacked up here for bottom. It's really not going to really get anything, I don't think. Unless this Phoenix gets caught out, but that's pretty unlikely. But they're all smoked up, they're going for it. They will struggle to get the Phoenix. Well, they do see her. They might be able to get it. They do get the stun up. They get the second stun. And then... Oh, nice. Jesus. Birch takes that.
It did overlap the stuns. I thought Phoenix was going to get away for a second there. With the Sand King coming in a little bit hard.
Chicken leg. I've been running. Yeah, so he has been fucking running.
As we head into this game, let's have a look. Already draining that damage out from the bear, so it's interesting they put him in the mid lane with the Razor.
Did you go?
I feel like the Phoenix was meant to go mid.
Yeah, I want to put Venom there actually.
Did you go get focus? Pretty good. Yeah, when you rang me in, it was like...
And Winnow Day is going to have a great lane on bottom lane. This is aggressive tri lane, it's going to do so much.
Your message made me laugh.
And Goblade's already down half health, so...
But I can't call you back, I'm sorry.
The Mage's just going to try and zone out Davis. Davis is just going to get gone on a little bit by Verge. Bit of harass damage.
You're staying here tonight?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were staying at Sean.
No, he's staying here. I'll take the working one.
Try not to be. When I'm in bed.
I feel like this mid lane is just going to get crushed with this Razor. He's just... They need to put the...
You're really
They need to put Venom in the middle.
I'm actually... It's going to be interesting. It depends on what cooldowns are happening as the fight starts. If a bear gets off a couple of like the stuns, then the Razor is dead because he can't move away, and he's just going to take the full brunt of the damage. So,
yeah,
like,
But I mean, in this early game, I feel like Lone Druid is just going to get like pushed out of lane. Like the bear is just going to feed damage to the Razor, and the last hits are just going to go his way every time. I feel like the matchup isn't good. I think if the Venom had a bit of mid, he could really be zoned out. Oh, missed a kill on the Sand King down by. Down by and Shakira. Just get a little too aggressive. Win all day, he's doing really well in Juggernaut. Oh, offlane, he's like in the safe lane, calm, like doing great.
I do not have the last hits on. There you go. Sorry, that's my fault. Sunglasses.
So you can see how much the raid is crushing. Like it's 16-1 versus 7-0, like on the bears, like on the Muncies. I drew it. I just don't think he's that effective. I think they should just let MQ have the solo lane up top, put Davies in mid, and then he can really harass him with the wards. I feel like it'd be much better against the Razor.
I feel like the early death may have shifted their lanes up, unless they were already 100%. Because the Muncie might just end up sending Bear into jungles and then be farming mid himself.
You might see a bit of action down on bottom here. Sun goes out on go play. He's going to get taken down. Or maybe he gets the last right click off. Doesn't quite manage it.
He's going to move
just
back
chase
up
him into the trees. Is he going to get a TPI? No, not quite. Although, win all day, he's in quite deep. It's level 4. And he's just going to back out on that one. And meanwhile,
bad lane position for that fight.
Verge is going to go down here. Just diving under the tier 1. Nicely done by those guys.
Again, that's one of
attempt
the
to jungle.
MQ Davism.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Raid is absolutely destroying Muncie mid lane. Where is the Raid?
Not even have to be there.
Oh, he's just standing.
Well, back.
With the double damage.
Autocrow with DD. Yeah, he'll be pushing in a second.
He's just going to go straight on Muncie. He might get a kill here. Oh, no, that Savage Roar, one of the strangest spells and most annoying, I would say, in the game.
Nah, the most annoying is PA crit.
It would definitely be the cast from which the RNG on that is just retarded. I hate that spell so much. Like, yeah, you could be like max range and there'd be like 100 other crits, but it will come to you like 3 times.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But they're just really getting zoned on this top lane. Like, Davidson's doing quite well at zoning him. Yeah, and Razor just soaks up that much damage, and he can just control this mid lane so well. I feel like they need to rotate someone in for this Razor.
Battle with the bashes on the Venomancer. It's gonna take him out. Amq just walked away for the fight for a little bit. Let Davism to die. He doesn't have his heal leveled yet, so that could be why he hasn't gone in.
So this bottom lane's it's not going well for GW. He makes a rotation though. I think David's gonna get seen here. But they might be able to get Durantis. And Whittle Day, he might go down as well. He should be right, he should be able to get himself out. Although Davidson's just gonna run him down. He's diving tier 2s and this might see him die. Oh, gonna be alright. Nothing happens after all that. No TP's in. Although Razor is looking to come around.
Have his Q.
Dire's middle tower is under
Still doesn't have his Q leveled up. Does have his ulti, so he can just run at him.
And he's just going to steal all the damage from Goblin. Oh wow. 140 damage, he can go in, he can just dive on this. Kill Elephant Man as well.
No, he's content with just
Doesn't have
taking
any
out
levels
the
in
Jakiro.
Cloverfield, that's interesting.
I feel like he's leveled that way purely because of the bear. He doesn't
I
need
think
to...
even a value point though. Especially for the vision gives.
That's the same with the Jakiro. The Jakiro hasn't got the point in Jewel Breath, which is interesting. Like, they would have taken the Juggernaut down before with the extra damage.
Yeah, I think the 0.14 extra second of stun is not worth, you know, a whole other slow dot. And attack slow, I mean, it gives so much.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It would have
Choice
let the
of builds
Venomancer
from
get
everyone.
in a couple more auto attacks. Same with the Vengeful Spirit. Just none of that happened because there's just not all the spells will learn. It was just unfortunate.
Yeah, King's farming, okay. Still 4. It's not doing amazingly though. 8 minutes.
He's still fifth on network.
Doing terribly. He's not doing amazing. Although MQ is getting back the last 6, he's already at 40, so he's doing pretty well, especially when he's caught up to the Razor. So both sides offlane doing really well. They're gonna come down. They see Sorrentus, they're gonna go for
because
him.
just both carries they've picked haven't been like really aggressive carries.
It's just
with the
spin
Phoenix.
and TP that. Oh, bit of a misplay there. He should have spun first, and then.
Radiant's middle tower
Then
is
Yeah, there he
TP.
goes.
Yeah.
I think he just thought he could get away with it. But
Crazy man. I was with best friends with Grant. He's too old to
Yeah.
be best friends with.
Where's the remote
Look
of the
like the
TV?
same as
Because I
Grant,
can't
but
find
like
one.
10 years younger.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, like he's the same as us, but he's older. But he can't relate to us.
Razor's going for his mech, and he's nearly got it too.
Like, if you
Not far
try,
off
if
it.
you was like, yeah.
So I talked about anything.
I feel like Razor's just going to be running in.
Talking about Star Trek anything, and he's like knows everything.
Yeah, I feel like they're going to group up pretty soon, so they're not too far off it.
Instead of my kids and I
That King's got mana boots, so he's brought himself some items, so he's.
cut out the.
I feel like he can really
Juggernaut
run.
has gone
He
phase
really has the
boots as
space.
well.
Not
So
my kids, I wouldn't talk about.
to win all day with the phase boots on Juggernaut, he just wants to charge at people.
I couldn't get
Yeah,
the.
this
You have a
team
lot of
fight's going
stuns
to be
and a
on
lot of
pretty quick.
mobility though. And there's a lot of stuns, so he's just going to be able to run through. They want to just push into creeps.
Mode.
Yeah, I
I
feel
feel like not even his ult is
Apricot
going to be
is-
used a lot.
Yeah, possibly. I mean,
Dire's top tower is under
pretty
attack.
likely. I feel like King, he should have just gone Apricot. Yeah, he should have just gone straight for the Blink Dagger. I feel like he's got the space, he's got the time. It's not going to get pressured.
I feel like
Early game,
you don't
will be
don't
alright.
need the Blink Dagger as much though. Now with the Aether Lens, the extra spell damage from your ulti
Top tower is
and your
under
Q,
attack.
and also the extra damage that you now get from your Caustic Finale, you don't actually need the Blink Dagger as early as what you used to. Like Essential on Earthshaker a little bit more just for the ultimate, because you can ulti and then just stun in. Your stun does more damage, your ulti does more damage, and if you pop them with your Caustic Finale, that does more damage just from the Aether Lens. Where Blink Dagger, all it does is
Yeah, see, that's
put you there.
what I was having trouble with. But he's stand stun. Stand stun.
Which you
Yeah,
make that range
that's
up
interesting.
anyway from.
Hey,
I feel like they could go.
Yeah, so
How do we get a kill here? But Apricot's is pretty low. I think he's afraid to just go in on him. Like
They
Davis
don't
could
Abaddon
very well go
has
down. Yeah, they're going to fight here, so I think it's just going to have to be back out for the both of them. MQ's
Yep.
likely to go down here. Although it does take Verge with him. And MQ's too fast.
For the Razor. No rotations from
They
bots
might still
because they've had
catch
the
him,
tower
though.
pushed in.
Yeah.
Mid hasn't
interesting build.
rotated in.
They're going to try and put some damage onto this mid tower.
Yeah, Team Fight's broke
Once
out.
he
He's
just walked in.
gone. Venge does have dust popped. Looking to get a season. No, still no swap, only level 5.
Once he gets his level 6, he'll be able to do a lot of especially getting one of those heroes out of position.
Especially because once they
He's just
lay
gotta
their
be careful.
stuns down and then you get a swap in onto them, so much AoE damage.
Once well, they picked up the mech from Razor, so they're gonna be looking to group pretty soon. Although AMQ does rotate bottom, so we're gonna have a big fight here. They're already start to go in. They're going straight to gunplay. There's a few like stunts, eventual drop. Birch is just gonna go down. Although he's gonna go down.
Bird fight, he'll
Birch,
die to the
AMQ gets his
bloody.
power off, and he's just gonna run down. Oh wow, this is
The heal is
brutal.
there.
Razor comes in way too light. Right at the end of the fight, and can kill AMQ.
Balworth a little bit more damage.
Tanking through it.
The ulti's still up, so if AQ runs in with shield up. Thramp is now
They
level
might get
6.
this David.
Has to have swap up.
David's gonna go
swaps.
down, but Razor, he's gonna pay for it. It's not a good trade for them.
They could turn on.
And here comes Munster through the back line, surround. He's just gonna go down. Final up, win all day. He comes in.
Riddleday's just gonna have to pull out with a spin. Hope he doesn't get rooted.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're
attack.
still gonna try and fight this. Definitely straight in. First gets rooted, sprouted first shot. They really want something here. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to get much. They're gonna take the bear. The bear, what was
Bear still has
massive
recall,
trade then.
so they still do have recall, so it's not a huge.
No, not a great loss for GW, but I feel like E4P, they really paid for that. They ran in one at a time. They were likely they were going to go on. They couldn't blow anyone up very quickly.
Saying that though, both
Razor
fights were a
just was
distraction.
not
They
there.
have taken top and mid tower from both those fights.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. GW, they got so much out of that. E4P just didn't play that correctly. The Razor should have been there.
I
And
didn't
they
see
just
whether the
can't
Razor had
quite
TP off
control.
cooldown or not.
MQ, they can't slow him down. The bird just dying to him. So. Yeah.
He's also getting off a few
And
well-timed
Mocha-
deflecting shields, so the stuns are just not being as effective as what they should be.
Yeah. Meanwhile, top lane Alpha Man, he's pushing that in.
Where'd you guys put it?
The Whittle Day is they're just gonna stay bottom. Yeah. Let this tower fall.
There's nothing they can do.
The-
They just tried to fight all of them, and it didn't work.
I feel like GW they've secured themselves this early game, so they're gonna be moving this late game quite well. Where E4P they're not gonna be able to do too much. They're a big fight here. They're gonna go on the Razor. They're gonna wait for a root. Bench is here, but he might just go down. No one else rotating
Might have
in,
swapped.
or taking their time to rotate.
Winalday's running in. He has gone for the spin first instead of the ulti.
And
Which I feel
they're gonna throw
was-
down the ward.
Dive for the
Yeah,
shield.
Bird is just gonna get a 3-man stun. But I feel like it's too little too late. And he just beats himself again. They're just taking these team fights one at a time.
Dire's
I
bottom
feel like
tower is
Athletic Shield was done. Not Athletic Shield. The Juggernaut should have run in and ulti first. That way the basic damage was done. He was using his spin for damage, where his spin was. They have a lot of magic damage. He should be spinning as that's coming at him so he can run away. But he's used it as his initiator, and that's what cost him his life there. Where Ampu pulling on the Abaddon, just pulling off amazing. Like the Athletic Shield, everyone's just throwing the damage into him while it's up, and then standing around him. And because he's maxed it, the damage is just ridiculous.
Yeah, they're really doing well here. Really taking a good early advantage. Empty, he's already got, almost he's got an S&Y complete, so he's going to be so fast. And all these heroes, they're going to be able to keep up with him. Just
They're
to
the
the
only
Razor.
one that can run away is Juggernaut.
The Muncie's got plenty of gold.
Which
He's
he
got
has.
his Midas and these guys are just going to group up. They got so much to sustain. They're doing so well. It's thing.
And all they're doing is making like space for the lone druid, who it's not even space. He's running into the fights with the team, and just because they've had all 5 there, where the other team just haven't been able to rotate.
They feel like E4P aren't executing their draft well. They're going for this 5-man group push, but they haven't grouped the push.
They've split.
Whereas
I don't.
Whereas MQ's team and GW, they've really come together. They've grouped up and they've got Munsky the level, so he's not too bad. They keep him alive, they keep him through it.
GW have pushed him into, like, because they know how GW play, which is a very, very heavy early team fight game. And what E4 have done is basically gone, okay, we need to be able to team fight back. And they've picked a very, very good team to counter push and push against an early team fight game. But there's just the inability to, like, get there. So GW is playing the same game that they always play, which is, fuck them, let's just fight them, and then we'll win, we're better at it. And E4
it seems to be working.
Yeah, and E4's like, well, they've picked a better one.
David, if you go down with the Juggernaut ult, so, but if you can't even take the Green Worm on your ulti, then
the
it's not good, and they throw down
has been used more effectively that time, that though. So he's ulted in and used Q so we can actually get away alive.
And Virgin's gonna go down. This is a lane rack. It's probably 2 lanes of rack. They can't put these guys
This
out.
is the same Phoenix that beat TA in lane a couple of games ago.
Alpha Man, he plays
Which
strong
was Alpha.
Phoenix. I feel like they need to ban that. He's got minus. He's got 5k gold. He's doing great guns on it. There's 3k on Muncie. Goldblade fought out.
Just
He's
picked up
flying.
his Midas again. Where's his bear? I
he's
haven't
going
looked at what his
Vale.
bear had in ages.
Yeah, he's going Val, so they're going push heavy. I mean, they know what they want. They're executing their draft really well, and I feel like they're really coming together. So I think they're just going to keep pushing. Like, they're farming so well. MQ really, really doing well. And I need that Abaddon here.
For equal,
that's
they
why
just have to
another
push out. They have to hold out like another 10-15 minutes. That way they
I think
can
by
get
then
the
it'll be
gold
too late.
and the items that they need.
I think by then, Drew hasn't gone for. He's got Maelstrom, so that's good. But I don't think they can contest this Roche. They're not there. They don't have tier 2s. Jugs in top lane.
The only one that's noticed is Venge.
Yeah, but
At least they've got the blink now on Verge, so he's going to be able to have a lot easier time. But, yeah. Can't do too much to stop
they're
this.
just gonna let him
I
have
know
it.
it's going to go straight to MQ. Yeah, I feel like they're just going to go straight down mid lane. Take the mid racks and they can't stop it again.
Pete's looking very sexy right now. He's all
But
sweaty.
Everyone's showing that.
Elephant Man's going relic. No, Elephant Man has his Radiance. They're just waiting for that to come in on the courier, which is coming up. As soon as that gets there, they're just gonna dive in. They're gonna be suffering the Radiance burn. Plus, I haven't seen what the Lone Druid's build. Oh, he's just built straight up damage. Just
Yeah,
focus
attack speed
on the
damage,
bear.
so-
So the bear's just gonna go in.
Give me 2 weeks.
Phoenix is gonna be just fucking sitting there,
2 weeks.
pulsating his own damage.
Give me 2 weeks.
I can't feel any of these guys that are able to stop it.
2 weeks leg.
They
gotta get, like, a 5-man
net worth.
They're gonna get a 5-man wave of terror off. Start the. Oh, they need to pull
Yeah,
the
how did
Jakiro
E4P
in.
win a 10 fight? Yeah.
They have to
Like
pull the
GW is so
Jakiro in.
tanky.
The only one they can really get, like, because they're gonna have to initiate with the swap, all the way from a stack up and get a really good. See, Apricot's here's gone his Blink Dagger first. Like, he's still got it. Where Eighth Lens is probably better, just because they've got a lot of the AoE damage. He's going to be taking Radiance damage, which means he has to run completely out of the fight before he can even think to pop his ult to blink in.
I just think they're too tanky though. There's a Rax and they can't stop this. They're going to try now.
So he
That's
comes.
just one up his ult. That's a 3-man ult, I mean. But they're just
Not
going to
enough
survive through it.
damage. It's just the
comes in,
heals
plays down a
popping out.
ult.
Abaddon
Radius
just standing in
really
there.
taking everyone down.
Back to
Gets his
Val.
ulti off. That's 3 heroes down. And they've both lost a hero. Verge is going to go down. And I he'll survive through it.
Yep, Verge just died.
Verge does go down. But it's all for 1. And a Rax. So, and they're just going to go one on the Rax. Oh, yeah. And they've still got the Aegis. They've still got everything. That doesn't look good. There we go. There's a GG.
Yeah, there's nothing they could do. The only way they could have done it is if they had picked off the hero or the Phoenix before that started. Not enough damage coming out of the Sand King. I feel like Blink Dagger, because they were just bringing the fight to him, and then having to wait in the back for like a perfect blink where he could have initiated with the Aether Lens stun, and then being able to ult into that. The increased damage from his Sand. Again, his W and his E, and then being able to like stun himself back out, they're like just would have paid off a lot better because they were just stacking, like they're basically just grouping together and running into fights.
Yeah, GW playing well there, taking first game of the 3-game series. So we'll see everyone in game 2.